know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. I go to the movie and that's a nice automobile. He's colored. Must have stolen it. Is it dead? Not yet.
Hit my head pretty hard. Worse than any punch I ever took. Going too fast on these country roads. Eyes ain't working right. Made a mess of my brand new Lincoln Zeppa. I'm lucky to come out of that alive. Damn telephone pole jumped out in front of me like it had feet. Where y'all come from? I guess you know I'm heavyweight champion of the world.
Man, you crazy. You ain't Joe Louis.
He's way too old.
What the hell you mean too old? Wasn't for me, wouldn't be no Joe Louis. I was the first. Jack Johnson. I took the title from little Tommy Burns, day after Christmas, 1908. If it had been the day before, they probably would have canceled Christmas. I guess that is close to 40 years ago. Look, help's going to be coming along here soon. If y'all want to wait here with me, I can give you a good story. They say the shape of a man's heart comes from his character, and mine just happened to be unique. I have dined with aristocracy, as well as con men, gamblers, thieves, sporting men, and women. Lots and lots of women. I did what came natural and defiant enough to leap over any roadblock, go anywhere, sit across from any man on equal terms, travel the world. I taught myself how to converse in 5 different languages: English, Spanish, French, German, and a little bit of Russian. I didn't just box. I have been a movie star, Shakespeare actor. When we are born, we cry. We come to this great stage of fools. I've been a musician, jazz and classical, vroom, 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 race car driver, published author, inventor, military spy in World War I. Shh, that's still supposed to be top secret. Nightclub owner, wrestler, bullfighter, preacher. That's horse jockey. That's when I was considerably lighter. Yes, my life has been a colorful adventure, to say the least. From dirt pole to golden luxury and back again. Caused me controversies of all kinds, which brings us to the so-called color line. Now they say sometime next year, a young ball player by the name of Jackie Robinson is going to be the first player to play in the major leagues. Now that boy better be tough, because he's going to hear it every time he step on the field, even from his own teammates. But I crossed that color line first, all by my lonesome. Before me, no black man had ever won a major championship in boxing or anything else. I was born Arthur John Johnson, March 1878, a little more than 11 years after the 13th Amendment abolished slavery. My daddy fought for my freedom in the Civil War. After the war, Daddy took the family to Texas looking for a better life. My daddy found work as a school janitor. My mama, she took in laundry and whatnot, worked her fingers to the bone. Galveston. That's where I was born and raised. Ships came and went from all over the world. Down on the levee, the races mixed. You learned early on how life was. I was beat on and chased by Willie Joe. Oh, he was a white boy, not that it mattered. But one day, Mama, Daddy called her Tiny. And one day, Mama saw and said she was ashamed to see me running. That bothered me. The next time Willie and his boys came after me, I stood my ground. I figured I was going to die, but I wasn't going to run. Funny thing about facing your fears like that. Well, Willie linked to me with his boys, egging them on, and it didn't hurt nearly as much as I thought it would. Also, if I moved just a little, he had a hard time getting licked in, so I started stepping around. Step became easy, like I was remembering something I already knew. Now, the more I moved, the more he missed, and the madder he got. Now, I had never noticed that boy's nose before, but it seemed to be saying, hit me, and so I did. Bam! Whoa! That was like hitting a bouncing ball at the circus. This was fun. Willie grabbed hold of that ball, went running down the street, and I chased on after him. I wanted to have some more fun with that ball. A crowd gathered around, and all these adults started pulling me off of him, and I'm grinning from ear to ear. Now, this was instinctual in the basis of what was to come. I waited for his boys to come on after me, but they just stood there, dumbstruck. Their hero had fallen. Years later, I'll see that same confused look on fight fans all over the world. I suppose my destiny was set that day. But becoming heavyweight champion? Well, as far as I can remember, me and my mama, we used to play this game. She'd make us some iced tea and she'd sit me on her lap. I can still feel that cool glass of my cheek. And she'd ask me, what are you going to be when you grow up? And I'll say, circus performer, train engineer, seaman. And she would always smile and hug me and say, that sure would make your mama proud. Well, that's all it took. Next time we played the game, I shouted out, I'm going to be something really important. Important? Like the president? No, mama, more important than that. I'm going to be the king. King of Texas? No, mama, king of the world. My daddy slapped me upside my head. Ain't no such thing as king of the world. Oh, you best come with me, mopping the floors and such. I wanted to cry, but mama, she whispered in my ear and told me, you ain't crazy, little Arthur. You just believe in your heart. And God will give you everything that you ask him for. Soon after that, I heard somebody say that the heavyweight champion was the king of the world.